Sweet Screams, Ghoulias diary story, read by me. Ghoulia paced the classroom like a chimera in a cage, trying everything she could to make her brain engage. I find this situation discomforting at best, like a subject I have not studied yet still must pass the test. For Ghoulia could not concoct either remedy or scheme to wake her from this slumber and end this frightmare scene. It seemed now that her thoughts were stretchy, soft and gummy, almost like the fashions, although not so sweet and gummy. I wish that I had the help of a friend or maybe three, then back into the waking world perhaps I might just flee. But the thought of fleeing anywhere merely added to her gloom, since a lock upon the doorway kept her trapped within the room. All of Ghoulia's words have from zombie been translated, and though you probably knew this, we thought it better not left unstated. Then Ghoulia stopped her pacing, for she thought she heard a call coming beyond the doorway out there in the hall. "Ghoulia, if you're in there," came a familiar shout. "We're trapped in this dream too, and so ready to get out." Ghoulia answered back, "I'm here, but I'm stuck. I have tried hard to escape, but so far I've had no luck." Then she thought she heard voltageous totes and maybe yak, followed by "I'm coming through, please, to be standing back." She had barely stepped aside when the door just blew apart, as Abby crashed right through it, using her ice cream cart. Frankie quickly followed, Draculaura she did too. Then around Ghoulia they gathered, saying, "Please, tell us what to do." Ghoulia shrugged her shoulders and heaved a sad, sad sigh. "There is nothing we can do, nothing left to try." Draculaura said, "It's all my fault, accepting the blame again. I should have ignored my sweet fang instead of giving in." Even Frankie got so low that she could barely spark a light, and Abby's call was thawing as she thought about her plight, when all at once the Hootsalot came gliding through the door, made a circle over Ghoulia and dropped a book there on the floor. The book it landed upon a picture of Candy Sweet, and Draculaura pointed, "Hey, that was my midnight treat." So Ghoulia deftly grabbed the book and read up on the snack. "This candy is made by the boogeyman, and now I know how we get back." Now Ghoulia thought with a purpose as her brain was beginning to race. "If I could just find a toothbrush, we might wake and be out of this place." "I have a toothbrush," said Abby, "but I think battery is dead. Why you stare so strangely? I always brush before bed." Ghoulia spoke. "Everyone gather around now and put a hand on this brush. If Frankie can spark some power, then we should be out of here in a rush." From Frankie's bolts, electricity leaped into the battery. Dead, the bristles spun. The dream was done, and the ghouls woke up in bed. They stretched and yawned and looked around, then gasped in disbelief, while laughing out loud in spite of themselves in fits of pure relief. "Who else could totes go for a snack?" asked Draculaura with a wink. Then she ducked as pillows flew over her head. "Yeah, me neither, I think." The end. I hope you've enjoyed this story. It's definitely one of my favourites of the diaries. Bye, everyone.